I think we're up. Everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today I'm going to run a Air Canada flight. Flight 507 from Toronto Pearson back to Chicago O Hare. I did the flight up here yesterday. Figured I'd do the return flight. I did a little bit more work to my night lighting edits. Tonight I'm running Reshade along with Fly with Lua to give me the look that you see out there. I just uploaded these to xplane.to, so as soon as they get done previewing it and making sure it's what it says it is, I'm sure they'll get it released. With that said, the aircraft's cold and dark. I basically just got in here with the paperwork, so let's get going. Alright, DC battery selected to bat. DC battery switch is on guarded. Standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gear is down. 3 green. 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar is set to test. Master caution reset. Shoulders bother me a little bit here. Full dip in op test. And overheat fire test. Did some work in the yard yesterday. Ground power is available. Let's get on ground. Confirm with the AC selector, and let's get set for unconditioned air here right now. Alright, galley power is on. Laminar IRS. Emergency exit lights are armed. Let's just cycle that trim air switch. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Enter our position. We are at CYYZ. And GPS. We'll grab the left side. 4039, 79. So what's in the database for this airport is pretty close to what the IRS is picking up. So doesn't look like we have an issue there. Alright, flaps are up, and showing up on the aft overhead. We'll give them logo and the position lights. Let's get the B pumps up. Some pressure in here, get the brakes set.
Radar contact approach 1248.
1248, Master Express 383. Go ahead, to the 8223.
Alright, that's looking good. Alright, so that takes care of the originator flight. We'll move on to the pre-flight. Leading edge devices test. Service at the phone is off. Engine reversers are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is 13,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder test is off guarded. Let's just have a check that real quick. And that is looking pretty good. Mach speed warning test 1 and 2. A little too early for stall warning. We'll come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out, and let's check our oxygen flow. Oxygen flow is good. Hey, Fortnite, how's it going, man? Welcome. Yeah, another night flight. I'm still working on the night lighting edits that I've been working on. I think they're starting to look pretty good. Alright, let's check our lights.
Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 340.
And I hope nothing's burnt out because that means I have to fix it. Maintenance. So.
Vegas. 2788 report speed.
Reducing 257.
Alright, we're looking good here. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Spoilers A and B are on guarded. Your dampers on. VHF nav is normal. IRS is normal. FMC is normal. Source selectors, auto control panels normal. Fuel temperature is fine. Crossfeed check. Fuel pumps are off. Crossfeed check's good. AC/DC panel set. Galley power is on. Equipment cooling supply and exhaust is normal. Emergency exit lights are on. No smoking seatbelt sign is on. Window heat. And we'll run the overheat test. TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Electric hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. 3 entranceways are open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panels all zeroed out. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. We are set for unconditioned air. Reset the master and overheat test. Right, and today's ride is 360. And let's check our outflow valve.
3615, approach 1248.
1248 Laminar, Habib 615.
Alright, that's looking pretty good. Okay, our lights are good, and start select is good. Alright, let's get ATIS clearance and program and flight management computer. ATIS is going to be 12825.
Continue compound 310.
825.
Formation Delta. Toronto Lester B. Pearson
Alright,
International
let's have a peek
Airport.
here.
Information Delta.
Oh, Delta.
1800 Zulu. Arriving runways 05, 06 right. Departing runways
Yeah, we're using
05,
5. We have a bit of a
06
taxi.
left. Wind 120
3002.
with 6. Visibility 10.
And let's cross-check that.
Temperature 25. Dew
That's
point
looking pretty
15.
good. What do we have on the winds
Altitude
here?
3002.
120 at
Density
6.
altitude 1800 feet. Wake turbulence caution for heavy traffic on final approach. Advise on
That looks
initial
good.
contact. You have information Delta.
Alright, clearance. Clearance is
Toronto Lester B. Pearson
121.3.
International Airport. Information Delta. 1800 Zulu. Arriving runways 05, 06 right. Departing.
Toronto clearance, good evening. Air Canada 507. Looking for IFR clearance as filed to Chicago O Hare with Delta. In the real world, they did this ride in an hour and 50 minutes, so we'll see.
Air Canada 507, clear to O'Hare via the Go Pub 4 departure, then as filed, climb 5000, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.575, squawk 5241, expect runway 05.
Cleared to Chicago O'Hare via the Gropop 4 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.575, squawk 5241, and we can expect runway 5 on the way out, Air Canada 507. All right, squawk 5241. Oops.
Air Canada 507, read back correct. Contact ground on 119.1 when ready.
All right, we'll come on over there.
50503, clear Draconia.
That was what, 5241?
Good evening, American 42, having checking in.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Air Canada and the entire
Okay.
crew, my name is Astrid Hansen.
Departure
and I would
was
like to welcome you aboard Flight
127.575.
507, traveling to Chicago. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes.
All right, that's looking
and
pretty
stow your
good.
hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the
And
seats in
we're
front
on
of you.
ground.
If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out
All right,
to
let's
me.
get today's ride in here.
Thank you for
KORD.
flying with us today, and we wish you a pleasant journey.
And this is an ACA flight, right? ACA. Flight 0507. And on the way out, Go Pup 4. And we've got runway 5. Right. And that's going to be to Hockey.
Delta 2166 has arrived there at 35.
Chicago is going to be the Windy 3 arrival.
Level 270 initial descent. Roger.
Windy 3, correct. That's going to be FNT. And let's have that. All right, let's take a look at the run. All right.
American 42, expect constant light cloud, maybe occasional
Catskill,
for the terminal
Tufok,
levels for about 100.
Tulik, Go Pump, MDEX. tag them, then we're into hockey. FNT should be next. K's, Latour, Victory, Ditka, Welter, River, yep. Peyton, Wade, Fire, Ernie, Papa, Tube should be next, yep. Vulcan, Kirk, Bam, and then from Bam we're gonna head on in. Let's take a look at some charts real quick. On the way out, we've got Go Pup 2.
Delta 2166, contact center 1252.
Out of runway 5. How are we looking here? They want us above. Okay, that is in. And then we've got Kedsky. And then Dufko.
4482 is
Tulek.
flight level 310.
Go Pup. MDEX. We're going to break left there to tag them. Then into hockey. And let's see on the back end. Into Chicago. Windy 3. I get picked up at FNT. Yeah, so we're on the SID and we're immediately on the arrival. Alright, Flint, K's, El Tour, Victory, Ditka, Walter, River, Pain, Wind, Flyer, and then Ernie. That looks good. Ernie, Tubes. Right. Tubes, Vulcan, Bam. And then from there, we're swinging around. And let's see. Right, and that is Dookie.
JetBlue 112, flight level 2.
Make sure there's no weird waypoints in here.
And I don't think that it will stay that way, although I haven't had a lot of traffic.
Tag 'em, hockey, Flint, Ditka, Wayne. And got the loop, and that's looking good. Alright, now let's get our weight and all that other good stuff in here now. Fuel this ride's going to be 17.3. Payload is going to be 38.2. Alright, that gives us a zero fuel weight of 133.2, 29.3.
Okay, thanks.
And that's looking good. Okay, zero fuel weight, and we're looking at 18 on the CI. Final reserve is going to be 5.8. And we're cruising at 360. Oops.
Our discussion, flight level 240, Canada 750.
Yes, yes. Alright, top of climb.
Canada 750, my overflights have had
Winds are 307 at 74.
If you get into that, I believe it will improve on this.
And the OAT is going to be 6. We don't have to worry about any ice. We're not going to derate. CG was 29.3, flaps 5, 425 on a trim.
026, contact center 13387.
And the slope, we got a slight down slope.
Call on.
0.1 with a heading of 057.
Air Canada 750, contact 13562.
And the winds were
Air Canada 750.
at 6. Engine out is going to be a buck 49.
Mostly smooth for JetBlue 112. Thank you.
Get
Air
out
Transport
descent
3,
forecast and he
55,
will put in 20,
Most
15.
Okay, American 1211, smooth reported ahead of 27, mostly smooth at 39.
Let's go to top of descent,
Maybe they're
and right
predicted
now
anything
we're
available
looking
to us
at
on the track.
7.
American 1221, we'd like to request 270.
Right,
American
and
1221, descent flight level 270.
Send down to flight level 270, American 1221. Thank you.
okay. Let's grab our winds on the way down. 20,000, 276 at 30.
November 305 Charlie Charlie, good evening.
15, 283, 19. 10, 224 at 7. And let's get our cruise winds in here.
Airlines 2831.
MDEX 30774. 30460. Hockey 30458. Flight 30457. K's 301 53. Elector 30153. 30153 at Ditka 29849.
Airlines 2831, climb flight level 340.
Walter 29849. It's the same, I don't have to change that. 29849. 29749. Alright. And Walter and
Airlines 2831, contact center 13477.
Center 13477,
That's looking good.
Airlines 2831. Thank you, bye.
Bye-bye.
and we had no restrictions there, so get that in, and that's looking pretty good. Bump that cruise up a little bit as well. All right, that's looking good. All right, we don't need the low data sheet anymore. Let's get back to the charts.
1862, you have a good night, Air Transport 3875.
Bye-bye.
All right, 569. Refer to minimums, okay, and that's going to be 3 and AvTech 057.
Level 390 with a little bit of light chop.
American 40 Heavy, good evening, and the last guy through at 39 said that there was just
1097.
Good day, thank you.
All right, that's good, that's good, that's good. I've got ground tower 11835.
Air Canada 798 Heavy, good evening, there might be some possible lights out there. It's pretty
They
good
gave
weather
us
for the
departure and center 121.3. That's looking good. All right, I'll take terrain, position, data, airport and station. I'm on the master. You're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position.
MX 004 Heavy, good evening.
All right, and we are looking at 57.
American 1461 at a 360, descending flight level 310.
American 1461, good evening. Continuous light, maybe a little bit
Zero,
worse
actually,
on descent,
and we
clear
cleared
below
up to
8
5.
or
That's
so.
looking
Time to
good.
discretion of flight
All right,
level
that's set.
240.
My clock is good. Nose wheel steering is normal. Got it. Let's just check. All right, I want you there, you there. Very good. All right, Auto flight test 1 and 2. That's looking good. Alright, artificial horizons level, ground speed 045 on the speed tape. V1's 139, 149 on the engine out. Initial heading is 000. We have, oh, I gotta get that decision height. If we gotta come back. And that's going to be... cross-check that. Alright, decision height is set 250. Local pressure is 3002. We're cleared up to 5. I've got terrain on the nav display. And that's going to be 3002 on the standby. Alright, N1 is set. Auto speed reference set. Auto reset the fuel flow. Auto brake selector set for rejected takeoff. Throttle quad is set.
Air Mexico 008 Heavy, good evening.
And let's let that run amok. And we got a clean board. The bottles, our bottles are full. Cargo test. That is good. That test is done.
American 1461.
Let's check that stall warning now.
3562, American 1461.
And that is good. Alright, let's get the doors buttoned up. Let's get ready to get out of here.
American 208, do you have any rad reports up ahead at 390?
American 208, below you, the rides have not been very good. 39 just has some pocket delay top. It's been one of my better rides this evening.
Now we're looking here. Let's give you another shot. And let's get on internal.
American 40, how is the ride there for you at 39?
Right now we're almost smooth. It's a little occasional light top, pretty much as you described.
Thank you. American 208, that's about 75 miles ahead of you.
Roger that. It just started.
And I won't have progress here.
Roger.
Waiting on the APU.
American 208, contact center 12467, can I?
12467, American 208.
Alright, APU is up. Let's get on APU. And let's get on APU bleed. We'll say we waited a minute. And let's call for push. They can wait on us.
Cockpit, tow is driving up.
Let's hit that shot now.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
So Center, good evening. Air Portugal 236 Heavy, level 390 on course to Derlo.
Air Portugal 236 Heavy, good evening.
236.
Alright, we're getting picked up.
Cathay 95 Heavy, good morning.
Tow connected and bypassed and in service. Release parking brake.
Alright, we're pretty much good to go. Toronto ground, good evening, Air Canada 507 with you, gate 181, ready for push and start with Delta.
Air Canada 507, Toronto ground, push and start approved, face southeast.
Alright, we're good to go. Get that clock going.
Lufthansa 520 Heavy, Toronto, good morning. Proceed direct Alpha.
Direct for staff, and you may start engine.
Alright, PAX.
Thank you very much.
Pressure's good, anti-collision light coming on, start 2 that is.
Iberia 6170, contact center 1.
They didn't push the gate back. They scratched our paint job.
112, thank you. Bye-bye. Iberia 6170, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 520, request flight level 380.
2 is stable, locked at idle. Gen 2. We've got juice, isolation valve is closed, right back to auto. Pressure's good, start 1.
Lufthansa 520, climb to flight level 380, thank you.
Airport 236 Heavy, contact center 1862.
1862, Portugal 236, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Cathay 095, contact center.
Alright, 1 is stable, locked at idle. Gen 1. We've got juice, probes, hydraulics, left pack, isolation, APU.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
You got a clean board. Parking brake is set.
American 98 Heavy 370 for the light top.
You didn't acknowledge that.
Good evening. Earlier on, there was
Disconnecting tow.
There we go.
That
was interesting.
39 seemed to be the best.
I haven't noticed that before.
Requesting 390 American 98.
Am I for that? American 98, climb flight level 390.
So today's ride is 430 miles to Chicago. And they did it in the real world in an hour and 50 minutes. Although Air Canada doesn't run 737s.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Intermittent to continuous late jaunt reported.
Alright, they're out of here. Let me have the taxi. Give me flaps 5. You're going to TA. You're coming on. You're coming off test. Let's have a peek. That's looking pretty good.
Number 4578, flight level 370.
Number 4578, good evening. Earlier on there was intermittent to continuous.
Toronto ground, good evening. Air Canada 507 with you. Gate 181, ready to taxi to runway 5. Got a little bit of a taxi here. Give us DR.
Air Canada 507, runway 05 taxi via Niner, Tango 1, Delta Quebec, Delta 3, Charlie Echo Golf Hotel.
I'll clear the taxi to runway 5 via Niner 11, DQ, Delta 3, Charlie Echo Golf Hotel for Air Canada 507. I don't know where they got that from. 911. Alright, we're on 9 right now. They're talking about here on the pad. Okay. 911 DQ. We've got DQ D3. DQ D3. D3 to Charlie. Charlie down to... They gave us Echo. Echo Golf. Wow, that is actually correct. That's really cool. That's impressive. This is a rather long taxi, and that is absolutely on the button. That's pretty cool, say intentions.
All the way down to probably 27 was smooth earlier, but anything in the middle was sort of intermittent continuous flight.
Okay, thanks. We'll get back with you if we can get something better.
Sorry, did you want to try something different?
We're going to run the numbers real quick for 45.
Gotcha.
Center 4578, we'd like to try 390 if possible.
Okay, I'll have that for you shortly.
And they gave us, we got the next one. And then we got a left here. This is DQ.
Number 4578, climb flight level 390.
Maintain flight level 390, number 4578, thank you.
DQ, and then we've got a right on Charlie, right? Yep. This is Delta Quebec.
American 98, clear direct to Echo, November Echo on
And we've got the second right.
Echo November Echo, American 98.
Roger.
And we've got Charlie down to Echo.
Number 4578, contact center 1862.
1862, number 4578, have a good night.
Check.
And we didn't get any hold instructions.
So Turkish 10 Heavy, good evening, flight 0310.
Circuit 10 Heavy, Toronto, good evening.
Good morning, Aeromexico 617, we are leaving 17,000 for 230.
Mexico 617, good morning, climb flight level 340.
Flight level 340, Aeromexico 617.
And this is Echo coming up here. We got a right here coming up.
Toronto, Aeromexico 617, heading 275 for about 40 miles, weather conditions.
Mexico 617, deviations approved, direct Delta Juliet Bravo when able.
Direct Delta Juliet Bravo when able, Aeromexico 617.
This is Echo. We got Echo down to, what's that, Charlie Delta, Echo Golf Hotel. Yeah. Oh, easy there, Louis. Yeah, Golf. Take a little shortcut, Golf, and then to Hotel. And did it tell us to hold short? 15 right? Nope. Well, it's one long taxi, though.
Mexico 617, maintain flight level 320.
20 Mexico 617, thank you, man.
It's a big airport.
Air Mexico 617, contact center 13477.
3477, Cleveland, Aeromexico 617. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
And I think after this flight, I'm going to go ahead and work on my night lighting edits for my non-reshade, my reshade, and fly with Lua. This is a reshade with fly Lua. This one I just put out. That's on X-Plane.to. I don't think he has it out yet. Still pending. But the other two, once I put the updates in, they should be available immediately. I did a whole bunch of tile work. Want to see what it looks like. I did it for the reshade Fly with Lewis set, but it should look just as good in the other ones as well. But I just got to check them, make sure. And then if they're good, then I'll put those out as well. So you'll have a choice of the original lights from X-Plane with the reduced bulbs. You'll have a non-reshade set, a reshade set in both LED or sodium. And you'll have the same options with Fly with Lure. The reshade that I'm using now with Fly with Lure just has the sodium ones in it. I don't have the LED in here just yet. Matter of fact, I'll work on that set next before I go look at the other ones. Well, actually, you know what? I'll work on the other ones first because I have to wait for this to be approved anyway, so it's still pending. That could take a day or two or even more, maybe. So I'll get the other ones out first if they look good.
13122 American 132, good night.
Okay.
This is Echo Yankee, then Nancy, and then Golf. We're going to swing to left to Hotel. This should be Nancy.
Dynasty 011 Heavy at level 300, center, good morning.
Yep.
Good morning.
And we're going to take this little cutout. We're basically heading all the way down there to our left.
Dynasty 011.
Dynasty 011.
This puts us on Hotel.
Continuous flight turbulence here at 300. Any reports ahead?
I mean, we're not told to hold short, so
We've had light chop reported.
we're going to cross 15 right.
With the occasional moderate bump. It's been quite a few hours since I've had my last report, so haven't had anybody through recently.
All right, Roger, thank you.
If you'd like to try any other altitude, you're welcome to. Everything is available.
Okay, what's the pick here for now? Thank you.
Good morning, Cafe 899, flight level 340.
Cafe 899, heavy at 340, center, hello.
Center, FedEx 130 Heavy, flight level 350. We're deviating left to track for Charlie Bravo's and direct make low enabled.
FedEx 130 Heavy.
And we are good to cross.
To the left and direct make low enabled, thank you.
For 916, flight level 350, fluid.
Captain 916 at 350, center, hello. And I've had reports a while ago now, but light chop with moderate bumps at all altitudes. It's been a couple hours though since I've had anybody go through with a decent report.
Thanks.
And we got this down to the end now.
Good evening, Southwest 784 Heavy.
And we had Go Pup 4 on the way out.
Southwest 784 Heavy at level 330, center, hello. Light occasional moderate chop reported at all altitudes.
Out of runway 5.
With 916.
JetBlue 916, go ahead.
East Bay weather about 40 miles in front of us.
Yeah, JetBlue 916, looks like there might be a bit of a build-up by Haven't had anybody go through that area recently.
Okay, so you don't show tops on that date.
I don't know. Jetblue 916, I'm going to change your routing into JFK. Advise ready to copy.
And the taxi in Chicago is just as bad.
Clear to JFK, present position right to Kingston.
For this ride, they came in on 9 left. And they're at gate Echo 3, which is in Terminal 2.
Jetblue 916, thanks. That should keep you left of the buildup that I'm painting. If you need to deviate further, just let me know.
Alright, I think we're getting to a piece of cheese at the end of this maze.
India Golf November.
India Golf November, thank you.
Air Canada 507, contact tower on 118.35, safe flight.
Going to tower 118.35, Air Canada 507, good night. Toronto Tower, good evening, Air Canada 507, with you, holding short runway 5, ready for departure.
Air Canada 507, Toronto Tower, runway 05, winds 120 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Air Canada 507.
JetBlue 916, contact center on 119.37, good day.
T-37, JetBlue 916, good day.
And again, the night lighting that you're going to see out there, those are my night lighting edits, so if you don't like them, that's on me. Don't blame Laminar. Alright, thrust set, 40%, stable, toga. Thrust set, airspeed's active.
80 knots.
Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80.
Dynasty 011, heading at level 300, center, good morning.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. Give you a view out that left window here.
Dynasty 011, go ahead.
That is 47 degrees is what you should be here.
Dynasty 011, we've had light jump reported.
Air Canada 507, contact Toronto departure on 127.575.
Contact Toronto departure 127.575, Air Canada 507, good night. Toronto departure, good evening, Air Canada 507, with you, climbing through 2900 for 5,000. Inbound Kedzie, heading 0. And we're going to pick that up right now.
Air Canada 507, Toronto departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000, turn left heading 335, direct Kedzie when able, then continue on course.
Yeah, climb maintain 13,000 left to 335, direct Kedzie when able. Continue on course, Air Canada 507. Flaps 1, speed check.
504, whiskey, Victor, level 410.
And we're inbound Kedzie. And we got another left coming up at Kedzie. Give you another look out that window.
Delta 24, United 370 center, hello, a little bit of light jump ahead, nothing too bad.
And flaps up, speed check. And we're going to be inbound Dufko. That's going to be 267.
Delta Delta 995, I have to change your routing into JFK advisory and a copy.
Stand by. Delta 995 is ready, copy routing.
Delta 995, cleared present position directing to Kingston. That's an India Golf November, and then the Kingston number 1 arrival for JFK.
Nicely done.
Kingston and Kingston 1 arrival. Into JFK, Delta 995.
And we're inbound Devski now, right? Or Duvko. Duvko's going to be 267. Yep. Right on the button. 250 knot climb out. Nicely done.
November 504, signature for level 410, good morning.
Alright, that's in range.
Hawaiian 90, contact center 119.37, good day.
1937 Hawaiian 90.
Air Canada 507, contact Toronto Center on 133.3.
Contact Toronto Center 133.3, Air Canada 507. Good night. That's 10. Toronto Center, good evening, Air Canada 507. With you, climber through 10,600 for 13,000 inbound Duvko, heading 267. How are we looking here? Pressure's coming up nicely. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibration, fuel flow is looking good, as well as hydraulics. Climb flight level 220, Air Canada 507. 220.
Delta 831, go ahead.
And Duvko, we should have 15.6 on the fuel with 15.6 on the fuel. 9.3 when we get into Chicago. 4:15 left to go. Another 100 miles, we'll be at cruise. We're pretty smooth. We're going to let them run around. All in all, nice departure out of Toronto. A little busy for one person, but...
Delta 648 370, center, hello.
And we're inbound Tulik.
Good morning, Chicago 10, O Hare, maintaining level 350.
Air Chicago 10, Heavy at 350, center, hello.
Since there aren't any major landmarks right beneath us, let me tell you about the closest city, Orangeville, Ontario. Orangeville was established in the mid-1800s and is known for its charming downtown with historic buildings and vibrant public art. The town's name comes from Orange Lawrence, an early settler and entrepreneur who built mills in the area.
Get a little bit of history on the ride as well. Pretty cool.
You might notice the famous tree sculptures scattered throughout the town. Local
And that's all
artists
coming
carved
from
them
Say
old or
Intentions.
damaged trees, turning them into whimsical
I have a
works
yearly
of
sub
art.
with them.
The area is also
Matter of fact, I'm
a
getting
gateway
ready to
the scenic
renew my
hills
sub
of
for the
Dufferin
third year.
County, which are especially beautiful in the
Great
fall
program.
when the leaves put on a spectacular show.
2.18 at level 390, center, hello. Delta 831, contact 119.37, good day.
We're coming up on 18. We're going to go to standard pressure, cross-check that. Now we looking here. Pressure's coming up nicely. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, fuel flow's looking good, as well as our hydraulics. Beautiful ride. We've been cleared up to 22. We're cruising at 36, though. Oh, hey, AI.
Delta 2489, contact center 119.37.
1937, Delta 2489, good day.
No, I don't remember that. I gotta go look that up later. That's interesting. Maybe I'll put that. I wonder if it's on YouTube. If it's on YouTube, I'll watch it while I'm working on the night lighting edits from my other sets.
JetBlue 98.
That's pretty cool.
119.37.
1937, JetBlue 98, with you later.
All right, that's Tulek 14.9, holding when we get in. 395 to go to Chicago. 80 miles will be at cruise. We're inbound. Go pup.
Flight level 300.
1,000 to go.
Climb flight level 300, Air Canada 507.
November 504, contact center on 121.22, good day.
And we're inbound. Go pup.
And Delta 1548, flight level 360.
So we'll be off the SID out of Canada at Hockey, and we're going to be basically right on the arrival into Chicago. Relatively short hop.
360 for long-due traffic. Are you able to climb to 370 or will I take you back down to 350?
Yeah, we can do 370 over down to 1548.
Delta 1548, okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll have that for you about 30 miles or so.
Drive it down to 1548.
We're looking here. Pressure's coming up nicely. Temperature's nice and comfortable. The weather should be nice and clear in Chicago. X-Plane's having an issue with their weather. Tried getting the live weather and I was getting nothing. So I think they're aware of it. So the weather's basically set up with just a few clouds and some wind. So we should have an amazing view. And Go Pup should be coming into range.
Alaska 1358 is 370, low light top.
Alaska 1358 at 370, hello, a little bit of light chop reported ahead, nothing too bad.
Thanks.
Swoop 118, contact center on 135.62, good day.
135.62, good day, Swoop 118. Singapore 22, flight level 410.
Singapore 22, heavy on level 410, center, hello. Delta 1548, I'm level 370.
Flying maintain flight number 370 for Delta 1548.
Looking good.
Delta 2258, climb flight level 370.
Climb 370, Delta 2258. Morning, just 104, flight level 380.
2104380, center, good morning.
JetBlue 96-350.
JetBlue 96 at 350, center, hello.
Thousand to go.
See if they're going to continue us up.
Air Canada 507,
There we go.
climb flight level 360.
Climb, maintain flight level 360, Air Canada 507.
Flight level 280, 210.
JetBlue 648, contact.
So we've been cleared up to cruise now.
37, good day.
Just getting ready to pass 30,000 feet. And that should be coming into range now.
Alaska 790, contact center on 24.67, good day.
12467 for Alaska 790 every day.
Delta 2258, go ahead.
Yeah, 40 miles out. We've got a build up effective cut line about 5 to 10 degrees.
Delta 2258, deviations to the left are approved. Return to Ponset when you're able and advised.
Deviation approved. Ponset when able, we'll let you know. Delta 2258.
Thank you.
In fact, let's have a look on the back end. And we had wind. Who's that? Windy 3.
Delta 2258, thank you.
And we get picked up at Flint.
Swoop 104, descent level 240.
And we're 115 and a half miles out of Flint. That puts us on the arrival. We're still on the departure out of Toronto. And we'll be on a departure for another 50-odd miles. All right, so we've got Flint, K's, Latour, Victory, Ditka, Welta, River, Peyton, Windy, Fire, Ernie, and landing west. Expect vectors to final course after Pappy. All right, Ernie, Pappy, and then from there we're picking up Tubes, Vulcan, Kirk, Bam, and then Bam, we're going to be on our way in. That's looking pretty good. And at GoPup, we should have 13.6 on the fuel. We're 13.7 right now, 2.5 miles out. Holding 9.3 when we get into Chicago, 3:45 to go. And we're inbound MDEX, that's going to be 249. That's all looking pretty good. And we can even get you in there, right? It's going to be a deuce on the back end. And right now we're looking at 30 flat. Although that could change, that's the weather when we left. All the pressure anyway. OBK Okay, at 4 on the hold. That looks good. 93.
Delta 1548, 19 decimal 37, 11937.
1937, ask 1 Delta 1548.
Take care.
93, 111.75.
Delta 2258, contact center 134 decimal 57.
3457, that's 20
Okay, that's looking good. And
Center JetBlue 276, flight level 380.
JetBlue 276, flight level 380, center, hello. If needed for traffic, are you able to climb to flight level 390 or will I need to take you back down to 37?
We're unable to do 390, we'll take you on 370, JetBlue.
Doggy's gonna be...
Okay, I'll let you know if I need that. I'll get right back to you.
Okay.
That is looking pretty good there. Let's see.
Doesn't it go?
That sound means we're coming up on cruise. That's all looking pretty good. Where's our gate? Terminal 2, Echo 3. I believe we have a long run from 5, right? Oh, we've got 9 left. Echo 3. Just about right in the corner, Terminal 2. And we're coming in on... Yeah. We got a little bit of a taxi on the back end as well. But you know what, let's get that in as well. Alright, that's looking good.
JetBlue 162 at flight level 350.
JetBlue 162, 350, center, hello. Swap new code 6347.
123 at Flint.
Thank you.
About 80 miles out of Flint, which puts us on the arrival into Chicago.
Dear guests,
We are still on the departure.
the cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. We invite you to enjoy our popular maple cookies and refreshing apple juice.
Maple cookies, ooh.
After the service,
Bring some of those up
selected
here.
items from the Air Canada shop will be available for you to browse. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy the flight.
Right, this is, I don't want that. It's a wrong charge, Johnny.
Delta 2635 at level 370, center, good morning.
Alright, we're coming up on Tag'em. Tag'em, we should have 13-1. We're 13-1. 9-3 on the fuel, holding when we get into Chicago. 310 left to go, 193, we're on our way down. It's 6:01, we're going to start down 6:27, 26 minutes, we're on our way in. And we're due in at 6:52, so just about 50 minutes.
Thank you.
And that is all looking pretty good, and we are inbound Hockey, and that puts us at the end of the SID, at the end of this run here. Another 23 miles. We're done with the SID. And then 50 miles we're going to get picked up on the arrival into Chicago after that.
JetBlue 96, contact center on 124.67.
Oh, I forgot to take my medication at 3 o'clock.
Air Canada 507, contact Cleveland Center on 126.525.
I'll contact Cleveland Center on 126.525, Air Canada 507. Good night. That's in range. Cleveland Center, good evening. Air Canada 507 with you, flight level 360. Inbound Hockey heading 249er.
Air Canada 507, Cleveland Center identified. Good morning.
Good morning.
Alaska 1358, contact center 119.3
300 miles to Chicago now. Just about 180. We're going to start down. I'm going to go take my medication before my wife gets back from doing her running around, so she don't yell at me. They've been sitting on that desk. I was supposed to take them at 3 o'clock. Oops. I'll be right back.
Singapore 22, contact center 119.37 today.
119.37, Singapore 22, good day.
JetBlue 162, contact center on 134.77, good day.
3477, good day, JetBlue 162.
Westjet 1103, I'm going to get you to start your descent now, please.
Yeah, there's that Westjet 1103.
Thank you.
From the low to 71, 30 and a half.
So 701, center hello, information Yankee and Hamilton.
Good Yankee, good 71.
Westjet 1103, contact center 135.62.
3562, Westjet 1103.
Alright, so if she comes in, the meds are gone, I can't get into trouble. Oh, that puts us over hockey. 12.8 on the fuel, 12.8 on the fuel right now. 9.3 when we get in, 284 to go. 165 on our way down, and we are inbound Flint, and another 47 miles will be on the arrival into Chicago. 257. Alright, we can get rid of that. We're on jet route 824.
W264, contact 134.77.
All in all, a nice uneventful ride.
477, JetBlue 254, take.
See, it looks like the text is frozen here again. Let me come out and come back in. Hi, John. I saw you on the computer, but I don't see you over here. It's doing it again. That's really weird. Welcome. Let me close that down and bring it back again. Bring that, close all of them. Bring it back fresh. That's really strange. The other day I didn't get any text at all. Now it looks like it stopped giving it up. Yeah, see, now you're here, John. Welcome back, brother. 1980 mover, hangar 18. I might. If I see it, I'll probably remember it.
Delta 2635, contact 119.3.
That was such a long time ago. Alright, that's in range.
Good morning, Delta 426, level 410.
Delta 426 is level 410, center, good morning. Rouge 1983, you're clear your discretion, flight level 240.
Hey, our discretion down 240, Rouge 1983, thanks. Delta 544, checking in flight level 390.
Delta 544 is 390.
How are we looking here? Pressure is holding beautifully.
Or a small snack while we cruise.
And the temperature's nice and comfortable. That's what I should have done when I was up taking my meds. I should have grabbed a snack myself real quick. Oops. So right now we're in cruise. We're inbound Flint. Another 25 miles will be on the arrival into Chicago. That's 45 minutes since we left the gate out of Toronto. 28 minutes since we entered the runway. We're due in at 6:52. It is 6:08. We're going to start down 6:28. So another 20 minutes we're going to start down. And in the real world, they did this ride in an hour and 50 minutes. But I did kick up the cruise a bit. And I'm using my own night lighting edits out there for those that are joining in. So if you don't like that look, that's on me. Don't blame Laminar. This set, I'm using reshade and I'm using fly with lure as a combination to give me that view down there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's swing out this way a little bit and then we'll come back out and give you a view out that window. Those are my night lighting edits down there.
Western 1119, you're clear to flight level 240 at your discretion.
240 on the schedule, 1119, thank you.
Envoy 40.
That's coming into range.
Up to 300, Envoy 4220.
Western 1119, Toronto 135.2.
Yeah, nice and warm out. I went outside, I did a couple of little walks in front. Said, okay, that's enough of that. Let's come in and do a flight.
Frequency against Western 1119.
3562.
3563.
All right, we're going to pick up Flint here in another 10 miles. Let's bring that up.
Oh, after 1370, 360.
Windy 3 on the way in, for those that know the charts into Chicago. And we're going to get picked up at Flint. It's Flint, Michigan. I remember that place because of the lawsuit with the water. No, I'm in a simulator.
544, clear during responsive.
JM. Yeah, this is a Boeing Flightdeck Solutions 737 next generation procedural trainer.
JetBlue 134, contact 119er37. 119er37.
If you do a search for the company called Flightdeck Solutions, they're a Canadian company. You'll see the different flight decks that they have to offer. But they really deal with commercial entities now, like Southwest Airlines, NASA, BG&E, a couple of freighter companies. All right, we're on that chart. And we're going to be inbound K's. K's, that's going to be 270.
Envoy 4220, 12652.
4652, stay later, Envoy 4220.
And at Flint, we should have 12.3 on the fuel. We're 12.3 right now, holding 9.5 when we get in. 238 left to go to Chicago. We're going to start down at 118 miles. We're due down 627 at 611. And we're due in at 652. Pressure's holding beautifully, and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, fuel flow, looking good, as well as our hydraulics. All in all, great run.
418, we're level at 390.
Westjet 418, 39.
And we are on the arrival into Chicago now. We're going into O'Hare, we're not going into Midway. I've done a whole bunch of flights into Midway. I figured might as well give O'Hare a shot. I might regret that. We've got another long taxi coming up, just like we had on the way out in Toronto.
Delta 1723.
Coming in on 9 left, and we got to go to Terminal 2, Echo 3. Just a little bit of a taxi. It's amazing that all this hardware comes together as well as it does. That's definitely a testament to the gentleman that created the software interface. and that would be Picatanga. Amazing job. All run with Lewis scripts. Pretty cool. Although I am using Air Manager for my gauges. How we looking here? Just about 100 miles. We're going to start down. Let's see, 115.95. That range. Yep, we are 63 miles out of Victory. And that should be coming into range now. Yeah, no, you wouldn't find us on Flight Radar 24. And there'd be somebody else in the right seat, and they wouldn't be wearing shorts and no shoes. That's for sure. This is the shoeless airline. So there's no way you're getting a shoe bomb on board this aircraft. Oh, we're putting a good dent in it now.
JetBlue 1011 Center, good evening. Vectors for Chicago, sequence, turn right 20 degrees. 5 degrees to the right, JetBlue 1011.
So we're basically right near Lansing, Michigan, for those that know the area. And then Grand Rapids is in front of us still, a little ways out. And we're going to be inbound Latour. Oh, that'll be coming into range. And at K's, we should have 11.8 on the fuel. We're 11.9 right now. We're still 6 miles out. Just over 200 miles to go to Chicago. 85 miles, we're going to start down. About 10 minutes. We're going to be making lefts coming into runway 9 left on this run.
Thank you, sir. Flight back course. JetBlue 1011, reduce to Mach 76. 76, JetBlue 1011.
All right, Lansing, Michigan, basically right below us, off to the left. Pressure is holding beautifully, and the temperature back there is still nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations. Fuel flow is looking good, as well as our hydraulics. And the fuel is basically right on the button. I don't think fuel is going to be an issue unless I'm unable to put it down.
That is like maybe 201, Stanley, Hersey, DC, clearly, AC 4074, center, good evening. What is your Mach number?
Currently, Mach 74 is 4074.
Roger, hold Mach 74 for sequencing.
And my wife is running around with my sister, who's down from New York. He just went bought a motorcycle because he has no mode of transportation down here, so didn't want to get a car. So my wife just took him to go buy a motorcycle. She just called a little while ago, said he bought a motorcycle. Can you believe it? I'm like, wow. I don't know, what is she like? I'm 65, so she's a few years behind me. She got to be like 60, 61 maybe. Out of her mind. Hey Jim, how's it going, man? Hey Jim, you get any flying in? Or you doing hardware work? Working on the flight deck? Yeah, I'm using my own night lighting edits. I'm actually using Reshade and I'm using Fly with Lua. I'm using a combination of the two to give me the night lighting edit that you see out there on the screen. Might be a little difficult to see now, but we should have an amazing view on the way into Chicago because X-Plane was having an issue with their weather. Live weather wasn't working when I set up this flight, so I just set it up with a few clouds here and there. So we should have an amazing view. See, and this thing just died again. I wonder if it's on my end. It's like I lost signal. I think they want me to buy a new tablet because this one's old.
Who was asking for that?
Every time they put updates in, the thing seems to run slower and slower. It's like they do it on purpose. Yeah, it's telling me my internet is offline. Am I offline over there? I don't believe so. No, that's showing online, Johnny. What's up with you? Connect to the internet. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, let's try a reboot. Restart. 60 miles we're going to start down. Just about 175 to go. Yeah, restart, Johnny. Past couple of runs, the tablets with YouTube has been giving me an issue. There's a bit of dust on there. That's why I wear t-shirts. I can wipe that on my shirt. My wife don't care all that much because it's a t-shirt. Yeah, yesterday I missed a whole bunch of text. Today I got text, then the text stopped. And now I just got disconnected, no connection to the internet. Very strange. And the signal strength in here is off the hook. Oh, I gotta log in again, all right.
Air Canada 507, contact Chicago Center on 126.125.
Contact Chicago Center 126.125, Air Canada 507. Good night. Chicago Center, good evening. Air Canada 507 with you, flight level 360, inbound Victory, heading 069er. Let me bring this up here.
Air Canada 507, Chicago Center, good morning.
United 1140.
Just about 45 miles we're going to start down. Yeah, it looks like the internet connection is back again. And you should be 6'7". All right, you're going to give me YouTube now. Look at you, real slow. That would be nice if there was a way to come in here once you buy a new tablet, refuse updates after a little while, because all they do is mess with you. All right, I think we're back. Okay, now I see here. Let's see, you did, oh, St. Louis to Dallas, nice. Yeah, Jim, I'm liking Say Intentions. I can't believe I'm going on my 3rd year subscription here. I think sometime the end of July, if I'm not mistaken. So, man, time is just whizzing by. But yeah, it's an amazing program. All right, is that back now? Yeah, I think that's back. And that looks like it's at live. All right, we're good here. How we look at 35 miles top of descent, 155 left to go. And we're looking at 4 minutes. We're going to start down. We'll give them a couple more minutes and we'll get them back in their seats. And we're coming up on Ditka. Ditka 11.3, 11.3, 9.8 when we get in. Pressure's holding beautifully. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Beautiful ride. That's all looking good.
Cleared wind 3 FNT transition into O'Hare whenever you'd like to send and maintain flight level 260.
Are cleared via the windy 3 Flint transition down to flight level 260. Descend down discretion, Air Canada 507. All right. That's pretty cool. They're right on the ball. They were usually pretty late with some of these calls, but that's pretty cool. At or above 260. Yeah. Yeah, cross Walter at or above flight level 260, Air Canada 507. Yeah, we're 36 right now. We're not going to decide our descent for another 27 miles. Walter's 12 miles out, so we're well above that constraint they just gave us. That's no big deal. And we're basically over Holland, Michigan, for those that know the area. Going to be heading over the water now. What are we looking at? 143 miles left to go. My wife's been doing a whole bunch of running around, so I made a big pot of sauce last week and I froze some of it. I just took a whole pot out and a whole bunch of meatballs. I think maybe tonight we'll have stuffed shells or manicotti or ravioli is one of the three. I'll make dinner for her tonight. I'll be nice. 20 miles, we're going to start down now. Give them another minute. This has been a great run, and we're just over an hour now since we left Toronto. Minute and 2:45 since we entered the runway. They did this ride in an hour and 50, but I did kick up the cruise a bit. And Air Canada doesn't run 737, so they run A320s, which probably run about the same anyway, I would think. All right, Walt, 11.1 on the fuel. We're 11.1, still holding 9.8. And we're looking at 130 miles left to go. 15, we're on our way down.
Envoy 3649, flight heading 290.
This ride was pretty much flawless. And I don't know what was going on with the tiller pulling to the left. All of a sudden, that problem's gone. So there have been no updates to the Zibo mod from when I was having the issue. There has been an update to X-Plane, so I guess maybe X-Plane was doing it. But it is absolutely gone. I haven't noticed any issues other than that sluggish throttle on the way down. But that's been inherent with the aircraft for a very long time. All right, another 10. Yeah, let's get them back in their seats now.
Envoy 3649, proceed direct to Flint down course. First one down course on 3649.
And that puts us over river. 11.11.99. Looking good.
Flight level 250.
Down 250, Air Canada 507.
Envoy 4198, hold line 78 on the nose for sequencing. We're doing 78, Envoy 41.
Anybody online? No. Hey, Paul, how's it going? I didn't see you sneak in here, man. Hope you're having a good one. Hey, Paul, do you know if they fixed the live weather with X-Plane? I know it was down when I was running this flight. So I set it up with a few clouds and some wind here and there, and that's basically it. Did you get that fixed yet? All right, we're on our way down. And that's an hour and 4 minutes from the gate, 47 from the runway. And we've got 118 left to go to Chicago. 9.9 on the fuel when we get in, N1 and 2 EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibration, fuel flow is looking good, as well as our hydraulics.
Fasten your seatbelts and please
Pressure's beginning to come down now. Temperature's nice and comfortable. Beautiful ride, and we don't need that. So we've got 114 miles left to go to Chicago O Hare. And we've got 45 minutes to get in to match that of the real world. But I did kick up the cruise a little bit, so I'm sure we're going to get in a little early. Oh, it's fixed? Oh, that's good. Good to know. I don't think we're doing any running around because I should be able to get another ride in later on tonight. I'll get that sauce going. Make sure the meatballs are in. And then that's just going to cook until she says she wants dinner. And then I have a few packages in the freezer of pastosa. They're from New York. It's a company in New York that makes stuffed shells, manicotti, ravioli, and all that. I have boxes of it in here. So maybe we'll have stuffed shells tonight with some homemade meatballs. All right, we're coming up on Peyton, and we should have 10-9, 10-9. Holding 10 when we get in, 105 to go, we're done. And then from there, we're inbound Windy, 255. You can see some of the city lights of Chicago way out in the distance there. And Windy, oh, that's popping up right now.
Net 599, what's your Mach number?
Mach 79 aside.
Let's get set up here.
And we'll get right, providing we'll get mic shot now.
Make sure we all good. Airport elevation is good. Decision height is good. Cross check that. That's looking pretty good. Holding at 4 on a mist. At OBK, that looks good. 93, 93, 111.75. That's looking good. Okay, and with Doggy at 4. And that is good. That's looking pretty good. That is all set. You can get set as well. Let's get you in now. We're looking at BAM, B-A-M-B-B, B-B.
1 Tango Kilo time flight level 350.
And from there we're looking at... These are just visual cues on the nav display. Right, and...
May 1598, descend Sterling. Chop will continue for about 100 miles or so, and then I'll rise and through.
See if they're going to let us continue our descent here.
1 Tango Kilo, contact runway 124, decimal 67.
124.
Chicago Center, Air Canada 507. We'd like to continue our descent into Chicago if we can. What's up with you? Yeah. See, and that changed my numbers again. Look at that. I'll descend 16,000, Air Canada 507. Thanks.
Encore 3536, flight level 230.
That's interesting, and I checked that a few times. I always check it a couple of times because it does mess with me. That's one thing that it does. It's very, very, very interesting. Let's see, make that go away.
Air Canada
507. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Altimeter 29908.
Descend and maintain 6,000, altimeter 29908, Air Canada 507. Alright, so the weather got just a touch worse than when we left. A couple of points down. I don't know if you're picking up Chicago out there in the front just yet with the camera, but it looks pretty cool here. Ow.
Yes, we'll be 100, clear direct to Oscar Bravo, kilo 1, of course. Oscar Bravo, kilo 1, course.
And they said 6, did they not? Alright, we're coming up to fire. Fire, we should have 10-8, we're 10-9, we're still 3.5 out. Holding 10-1 when we get into Chicago. 75 miles left to go to O'Hare.
403, still with me. Switch to center now at 35.6. Good night.
That's all right, good night.
I wonder if there's a bit too much color in the one on the left. Take a look at that.
3536, contact center 13457.
Alright, we're inbound Ernie. Yep, I'm looking at that right now.
We're 495, good evening, descend 6,000, be level Lucy on 2900.
6,000 level Lucy on 2996, quarter 45.
I know higher is not better. Let me check on lower. I don't think so. I think you have to go down to the 20s there, Canada 779. Stand by.
And you come on back now.
And we're wing 641, I think it's direct Falcon at this time.
Sir, M641, roger, thanks.
Alright, we're inbound Pappy. That's going to be 222.
12652, Alaska 1049.
And Ernie 10-8, 10-8, 10-1. 65 left to go. Pressure's coming down nicely. Temperature's still holding nice and comfortable. And we are inbound Pappy.
Hello, Toronto, American 1109.
We coming in at buck 48 this run.
American 1109, on a roger.
And what are we holding at? We're holding at 4.
Sky 5992, proceed direct plunge on course.
Air Canada 507, contact Chicago approach on 133.625.
I'll contact Chicago approach on 133.625, Air Canada 507. Good night. Let's get on local pressure, cross-check that. Chicago approach, good evening, Air Canada 507 with you, descending through 17.8 for 6,000 inbound tubes heading to 22.
Let me tell you about the closest city, Lake Forest, Illinois. This city is known for its beautiful tree-lined streets and historic estates, many of which date back to the late 1800s when wealthy Chicagoans built summer homes here. Lake Forest is also home to the prestigious Lake Forest College, founded in 1857.
Yeah, altimeter 29908. We can expect the ILS runway 9 left approach into O'Hare, and we can verify we have Juliet, Air Canada 507.
You might spot some impressive mansions peeking out from the trees.
Chicago's lit up rather nicely. And again, for those of you joining me, these are my night lighting edits that I'm using. So if you don't like that, that's on me. I'm using reshade along with Fly with Lua combination to give me that look. I've uploaded them to X-Plane.to, but they're still pending approval. A couple of my other sets are out there that are available. I have a reshade set out. I have a Fly with Lua set out. I have a non-reshade, non-Lua shade out, as well as sodium, which are the ones that I'm using. And then I also have LED lights, which have more of a whiter, harsher LED color to it. These have a little more orange to it, which I prefer. But I think I'm going to have to kick up a couple of tiles. I think I know what those tiles are right there. They're too dull compared to the rest of them. No big deal. Alright, we're coming up on Vulcan, 10-7, 10-7, holding 10 when we get in, 47 left to go. We're inbound, Kirk 274. And the pressures come all the way down nicely, temperature's nice and comfortable. So we basically have a U-turn coming up after this. What a great view. And I'm not seeing any stutters or any flickers here. I noticed that YouTube introduces a whole ton of flickers into my videos when I watch them after the fact. This is like butter. I'm not seeing any flickers going on here at all. That's a great view.
United 1163.
All right, we're inbound Kirk, heading 273, right on the button. From Kirk, we're going to BAM, and then from BAM, we're going to pick up the ILS and head back in. Right now, we're 250 knots. That's an hour on the head since we entered the runway. 117 since we left the gate. They did this ride in an hour and 50 minutes. We've got 40 miles left to go. We're doing 651. It is 640. So 10, 11 minutes. So we're about 20 odd minutes early. But I did kick up the cruise and we're using the 737, so. Should have a nice view out this left on this U-turn coming up.
3457, Tracy, continue.
Matter of fact, let's bring up that other chart right now. There we are, running parallel.
Skyway 698, Lima, contact 134.
And we're going to swing a left-hand U-turn, pick up Doggy on the way in. Just over 10 miles out.
American 1477, direct to Flint on course.
Direct line, American 1477.
That's a great view out the left window.
Skyway 5420, contact 3457. Have a good day.
13457, Sky 643.
All right, we're coming up on 10,000 now. You are set and you are set. And you know what? We're going to slow down.
About 11 miles out.
Get the flaps out.
From up here, it might look like just another patch of green.
Get the nose down. Give you a better view out the front.
For families and anyone who loves a bit of peace and quiet.
Oh, let's check
the park
that right
has been
now.
a community staple for decades, offering walking trails, sports fields, and plenty of shady spots for a picnic. It's named after the Gilmer family, Early settlers in the area, who were known for their hospitality rumor, has it they once hosted a picnic for the entire town. If you look closely, you might even see the winding paths that snake through the trees. Perfect for a lazy afternoon stroll.
That is correct. We got the right frequency tuned in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Chicago. At this time, we ask
that
that
you
turn off all electronic devices stolen until we arrive at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away.
Left heading 200 vectors for the ILS runway 9 left approach, Air Canada 507.
The weather in Chicago is currently 73 degrees Fahrenheit with a few clouds at 2,500 feet and broken clouds at 7,000 feet. Our assigned gate is Terminal 2, Gate E2. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
FlexJet 473, contact for hire 12007. Have a good day.
2007 forward.
Delta 1465, contact 12437.
2437, Delta 1465. Delta 1465.
And what are we looking at here?
12437.
2437, sorry.
No problem.
You can come on back. Give me flaps 1, speed check.
Number 4576, we're flying level 360.
Number 4576, good day, John.
Flaps 5, speed check.
Skyway 3207, how's your ride?
I'm doing a jig, but we just moved.
Okay.
Air Canada 507, speed 185 knots.
Speed 185 knots, Air Canada 507. All right.
207, how's your ride there?
And give me 10.
Okay, 37 above, use light chop as well. I have no reports at 38. I think it's smooth. Do you still want to give her a shot there?
Yes, we do.
Okay. United 207, climb flight level 380.
Climb to 380, United 207.
Air Canada 737 Heavy, 317, climb to 360.
CAN 737, good day with Victor Heavy there. A little light chop reported at 36 where you are. South here was reported as smooth.
Okay,
Air Canada 507, 3 miles from Medina, turn left heading 095, descend and maintain 2,300 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 9 or left approach.
Turn left heading 095, descend and maintain 2,300 till established on a localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 9 left approach, Air Canada 507. We're going to pick up the localizer right now.
2577, 32 for 3.
And we're established on that. Let's bring up the other chart.
Good day with Center. I think that should be a good ride for you. If you get any chop, let me know.
We will do, sir. Thank you very much.
Center, good day, Maple 7703, level 340. Smooth. Maple 7703, good day with Center. I think it should be a good ride.
It would be nice if the clouds matched. Seems to be an ongoing issue with X-Plane. They can't seem to, their network guy just can't seem to figure out.
Delta 994, clear direct to O Hare, and while I got to there's traffic off at your 10 o'clock, 5 miles.
And we're holding at 4.
1,000 to go.
That's a pretty cool view. And again, for those of you just joining in, I'm using my own night lighting edit, so if you don't like that, that's on me. Don't blame Laminar. But if you do like them, there's a link for a couple of them down below. This set I just uploaded to xplane.to, but it's still pending approval.
United 207, how's that ride?
Well, so far it's smooth, but with an occasional one. It's really good ride.
United 207, thanks, contact 13387, good day.
Say that frequency again?
3387, please, 3387.
87, all right, thanks.
Alright, we can pick up the approach now. Let me have the gear.
Air Canada 507, contact O'Hare Tower on 128.15.
Contact O'Hare Tower 128.15. Air Canada 507, good night. Almost forgot what I was flying here. Flaps 15, speed check. O'Hare Tower, good evening. Air Canada 507 with you. 9 mile final, runway 9 or left. You should not show extended. 25 on the flaps, speed check.
Wind 040 at 11, cleared to land.
Clear to land, 09 left, Air Canada 507. Flaps 30. Alright, lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified. All in all, beautiful ride.
Royal Jet 008, more traffic, 12 o'clock, 8 miles westbound, 1,000 feet below you, regional jet. Oh, you guys are good. Number 4576, traffic for use, currently off at 10 o'clock, 5 miles northeastbound, 737, 1,000 above. Traffic, first 4 seconds. Air Canada 737, contact 13387, have a good day. 3387, good day for Air Canada 737. Royal Jet 008, contact 12467, good day. 12467.
My bird, I've got control.
Alaska 1351 is with you 340.
Alaska 1351, good day, we're center.
Wow, what a great view. And again, I'm using my own night lighting edit, so if you don't like them, that's on me. But there is a link in the description if you want to give them a try. There's a few sets out. Both sodium and LED. In reshade, non-reshade, and in fly with lure. A whole bunch of options now.
Target 583, good evening, climb flight level 360.
What a great ride. And again, I'm not getting any stutters, so if you're seeing them on YouTube, that's not coming from me. Lately I've been seeing them in my videos after going back and looking at them.
300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100.
Prepare for landing.
50. 40. 30. 20.
United 923, have a good evening.
Welcome to Chicago.
Canada 507, welcome to O'Hare. Contact ground on 124.125.
That's an hour and 12 minutes. Our contact ground 124.125, Air Canada 507. Good night. Pretty cool run.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chicago. Did you know that Chicago is home to the world's first skyscraper? Thank you for flying with Air Canada. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Air Canada. The local time is 1:52 a.m.
Heavy, climb flight level 360.
Climbing up to 360, target at 573 Heavy.
Ground, good evening, Air Canada 507, with you at the section Mike 1, looking to go to Terminal 2, Gate Echo 3.
Now we are flying direct to Nuggets.
Air Mexico 617, roger.
Air Canada 507, taxi to Terminal 2, Gate Echo 3 via Mike, Mike 2, Charlie, Charlie 2, Charlie 4, Charlie, Mike 2, Mike.
Clear to taxi to Terminal 2, Gate Echo 3 via Mike, Mike 2, Charlie, Charlie 2, Charlie. Mike 2, Mike for Air Canada 507. All right, Mike, Mike 2.
Morning Star 7050, turn left 20 degrees.
Charlie, where's Charlie?
380 left.
Mike straight across. Yeah, that doesn't even, no, that don't make sense. We can turn that off now. Don't need you. And we can get on APU. We'll give it a minute and then we'll switch over. But that doesn't make sense. Mike. That's not right. No, they had it right on the way out, but not on the way in. Alright, we didn't get any holds here, so we're going to cross all the way around. Whoa, big freeze there. You just lock up. That's a first in quite a long time. Wow, that's a big freeze. That's not good. Alright, we're going to cross 22 right. And we're going to get on APU. And we can kill you.
Flight level 360.
Flight level 360, target jet 571.
Hope you enjoyed that ride. I had a blast.
Paper 92 Whiskey Heavy, Channel, good evening.
Yeah, the air marshal going to get you.
92 Whiskey, request flight level 370.
I have your request, anticipate climb in 4 minutes, passing traffic.
Thank you.
And 27 center. And electric, yep. Hydraulics should be next. Oh, I just got done.
Me too.
Yeah.
Morning Star 7050, research.
My wife just got back.
Direct Galvin flight plan, Morning Star 7050, thanks.
I'm hoping I get another one in later on after dinner. That would be lovely.
3242, Morning Star 7050 today.
And hydraulics, yep.
Paper 92 Whiskey, climb flight level 370.
Flight level 370 to 92 Whiskey.
Alright, and we're going to cross 27 left.
Morning Star 8079, your discretion, descend on flight level 280.
280 discretion, Morning Star 8079.
Target at 573, contact 13242.
3242, cargo jet 573, heavy, good day.
Yep.
Alright, this to uniform.
3257.
3257, Morning Star 8079, good day.
Bye-bye. Star Morningstar 7070 with you, level 0390, direct box. Morningstar 7070,
So I got 15 minutes to get to the gate to be on time. Think we're going to make it. They did the ride in 153, 150. It's 135 right now. Let's swing this all the way around to Echo Terminal 2.
Morningstar 7070, contact 12257.
Keep sensing 12257, 7070, so long.
We had a long taxi on the way out as well.
Good morning, Target 569 Heavy with you out of 192, climbing level 230.
Target 569 Heavy, climb flight level 340.
Climb level 340, Target 569 Heavy.
And if you take a look around traffic global, there's like no aircraft on the move. They're all parked, but no one's going anywhere. I don't know what happened to traffic global. I mean, it's nice. It doesn't look like the airport's all dead, but I guess it's good if you don't have a strong computer. You could just leave set parked. But it would be nice to see some traffic moving around.
Target 569, contact center 13242, morning.
All right, we're coming up to Echo now over here.
42, good morning, Target 569 Heavy.
And we're just about in the corner. Hopefully no one's in our spot. That's Terminal 2 right there. And we're right in the corner. And Air Canada is in our spot. Air Canada is in our spot.
360, morning, 7079.
And we kill you. Alright, since they're in our spot, we're going to get a gate reassignment right here. Yeah, they're in our spot. Gate reassignment.
Medevac, Club 77270, deviating left of course for about another 10 miles.
577 Medevac, Toronto, good morning.
And collision, let them run around.
Good, thanks, and you?
That was a pretty nice run. Hope you enjoyed that. Ooh, 4 stars on... Ooh, I got 4 stars and 4 stars. Ooh, look at that. Ground services. Set the chocks, and let's get the doors open. Alright, chocks are in position. We can lose the brake. Ground power is available. We're going to get on ground, confirm with the AC selector. We're going to get set for unconditioned air now. Come off the APU. Don't need the fuel pumps. Don't need galley power. Hydraulics. TCAS. And that's a wrap. She's basically ready for the next crew to come in and take over the next ride. That's an hour and 38 minutes gate to gate, even with this little shutdown. So we're still early by 12 minutes. So, pretty cool. Alright, everybody, for those that were with me, I hope you enjoyed the run. Paul and AI and John, a few of my regulars that are in here. I always appreciate the company and the conversation, my friends, along the way. And again, if you didn't like the lighting out there, that's on me. I'm using my own night lighting edits. So don't blame Laminar on that. But if you do like them or if you're interested in giving them a try, there's a link down below. You can go grab it. Alright, everybody, I'm going to try to get another ride in later on this evening. If not, I'm hoping to be back tomorrow. Until then, have a great rest of your day, everybody.
Good morning, stop flight 1, flight level 430. Stop flight 1, Tango 8, box 0740. Taking for stop flight 1, school? 0740. 0740, stop flight 1. Stop flight 1, roger. Center 928, you switch over to Deer Lake Radio 122.2 today. 22-2 today from Metro 928. Good morning, subflight 1, flight level 430. Subflight 1, Ghana Tango 8, squawk 0740. Taking for subflight 1 school, 0740. 0740, subflight 1. Subflight 1, roger.